All right, today I'm going to try to do a way too early 53-man roster prediction. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I'll be going through and trying to predict what the 53-man roster is going to look like after the draft, after signing some undrafted free agents, after going on the waiver wire. And again, in the title, it says way too early. I know this is way too early. I'm just trying to do a little prediction. That's all. So I'm going to see if I can go through, get the 53 guys on this roster that I want, and let's try to build this thing the right way. Special teams. This one I think is fairly easy. Man's going to be the punter. Hennessy's going to be the long snapper. And you have a little bit of a kicking competition between Zuerlein and Piñeiro. And I think Zuerlein's going to come out on top. Yes, he's not the same guy that he was, a few years back, but I still think he's better than Eddie Piñeiro. And yes, Piñeiro looked pretty good down the stretch last year. I worry about his leg strength. I don't know if his leg, these are kind of opposites. Like Zuerlein, you don't worry about his leg, you worry about the accuracy. And Piñeiro, the accuracy's pretty good from like 40 yards and in, but once you get in that 40 plus range, does he have the leg for it? That's a little bit of a question mark for me. So I'm going to go Zuerlein as the edge. So that's 3 right there. For the defensive line, I am carrying 9 guys, and those guys are Carl Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, Bryce Huff, Josh Martin, Vinny Curry, Quinnen Williams, John Franklin Myers, Sheldon Rankins, and Solomon Thomas. Yes, I think there's going to be a little bit of a battle here, and there's going to be some guys who are, fairly decent going to be held off the roster here. You can only keep so many defensive linemen. I think these would be the 9 best. I think Clemens is going to go, the rookie that you drafted might start out on the practice squad, or might not be active, but I don't know. Who are you taking off that list that I just gave you and putting Michael Clemens on? I'm not exactly sure. Who knows? Maybe they end up carrying more than 9 and they go a little bit light somewhere else. That's absolutely a possibility. But for now, we're going to keep those 9 there on the defensive line. At linebacker, I'm going Mosley, Quincy Williams, Sherwood, Nasruddin, and Del'Shawn Phillips, as the 5. Mosley and Quincy Williams are going to be the starters. A little bit scary. Sherwood and Nasruddin are there more for special teams, but they'll also rotate in. And Del'Shawn Phillips is there for depth beyond that, but I predict those will be the 5. At cornerback, I am carrying 6 corners: Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed, Michael Carter, Hall, Eccles, and Hardy. Hardy is on there for special teams, but he fits in as a corner here, so he'll be the 6th corner. I don't really see who else you're putting in over those guys. Like, I know people like Javelin Guidry, but I don't see where he is going to fit. Maybe, and I know people are going to say, what about Pinnock? But please hold. We didn't get to safety yet. I'm going to have him listed as a safety, but those are the 6 corners. And speaking of which, safeties, I got Whitehead, Joyner, Pinnock, and Davis as the 4 for now. Could that change? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not really that confident beyond Whitehead there. Joyner, obviously the veteran who was injured last year, so he's going to come back and probably be expected to start. That would be my guess. But beyond that, the depth at safety leaves a little bit to be desired, and we'll see. That one I definitely feel like is up in the air. So that's on the defensive side of the ball. Let's go to the offense now. Quarterbacks, I think, will be Zach Wilson and Joe Flacco will be the 1 and 2. Sorry, Mike White stands. I don't have him on the roster. I only have them carrying 2 quarterbacks. I think carrying 3 probably is a little bit unlikely right now. Running backs 4, I have Hall, Carter, Coleman, and Walter as the last one. I liked Walter. I think that one's up in the air. Sure, it could be Ty Johnson, but I thought Walter offered you a little bit down the stretch last year. I think we waved goodbye to LaMichael Pirine. Sorry, Green Bean. I think he's off the roster. And I think Ty Johnson is also gone. So my guess would be that it would be those 4. Definitely the top 3. I'd be hard pressed to think Coleman's going to get cut at some point. But anyway, 1 fullback on the roster, and that is Nick Bowden. Sorry, Trayvon Wesco. Your time has come. It's all over. We're going to go Bowden at fullback. Wide receivers, I am carrying 7. As of right now, those 7 are Corey Davis, Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore, Braxton Berrios, Denzel Mims, Jeff Smith, and DJ Montgomery as the 7. Maybe one of the undrafted guys sneak in over Montgomery or Smith, but I think the top 5 are all pretty much locked in unless something crazy happens. I don't think the Jets are going to cut Denzel Mims. Could they? I guess theoretically you could, but I'm not sold that they do that. Tight ends, I'm carrying 4. I got Uzama, Conklin, Ruckert, and Kenny Yeboah. I thought Kenny Yeboah was pretty good last year. He can kind of play more of the special teams role, I guess, as a tight end. And to round this out, we got offensive linemen. I am keeping 8 offensive linemen to get us to 53. Those offensive linemen are Fant, Tomlinson, McGovern, Vera Tucker, Becton. Those will be the starting 5 in that order, with Fant on the left, Becton on the right. Just my prediction. Mitchell, who you just drafted, Feeney, who you brought back, and Herbig, who you just picked up yesterday. I like Herbig, or 2 days ago, whenever the hell it was. I like Herbig. I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be better depth. Greg Van Roten, adios. See you later. Connor McDermott, thank you for the touchdown catch. That was a lot of fun, but it's over there. Chuma Doga, thanks a lot, Mike McCagnon. And that's your 53-man roster. Let me know. Would you do anything differently? Let me know at each positional groups. Did I carry too many at a position? Did I carry not enough at a position? Did I leave someone off who was obvious? Maybe I did. It's entirely possible. Let me know. Comment below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new. I'll talk to you next time.